Hello and welcome to my tour of Southborough, my little video tour. We're going to try to see the whole town in just a little under 4 minutes. Let's see how we do. All right, now Southborough doesn't have a ton of, let's say, historical things to see, but we do have the Burnett House currently in private hands and being renamed to the Deerfoot Mansion. It is easily viewable from Route 30, which cuts right through town, and hopefully folks will be able to get in there soon. But it's been remodeled extensively over the last couple of years, and when it's lit up at night, it's quite nice. Definitely sort of a cornerstone property with a lot of history behind it in town. So the Deerfoot Mansion abuts the Sudbury Reservoir, which is no surprise. Sudbury Reservoir cuts through town. I have a couple of shots here of it, but the best part about being such a big part of the Sudbury Reservoir, I mean, about 25 to 30% of the town is actually committed land for that purpose, is when you're driving around, you have beautiful scenic shots. There are multiple bridges through town that cut over and above the Sudbury Reservoir, and we have a lovely view of it all year round. Plus, there's a dedicated loop trail that cuts through most of the Sudbury Reservoir. It's long and it's great. So downtown of Southborough actually has two private schools, not public schools, but private schools right there in the middle that take up a big part of the scenic view of downtown. St. Mark's School is your typical prep school. It was founded in the 1800s and has been there ever since. So the original buildings were all done in this Tudor style. They have started to put more modern looking ones up, but if you're an antique aficionado like me, I sort of wish they'd kept going with the Tudor thing. I think it gives it an awful lot of charm. So it's a lovely campus, and it's getting more sophisticated all the time. And if you're interested in private school, St. Mark's should definitely be on your list. The Fay House is actually an elementary private school. It's a little bit harder to see from the road, but it does have an awful lot of fancy stuff going for it. But the real reason that people move to town, or at least most of them, is the public schools. Southborough public schools are well regarded. This here is Trotter Middle, one of the newest schools, and it's quite nice. So not all towns have a golf course, and Southborough is a small town, so it has a small golf course. It does have 9 holes, which can get a little hard packed in the summer, but it is owned by the town. And what's great is it's not usually very crowded, especially during the week, and you can usually get out there and do a quick 9 holes. One of the more charming events in Southborough is on Columbus Day weekend. Almost everyone in town carves a pumpkin, and we have a giant pumpkin carving. It's not really a contest, but it's a display where everyone puts their best ideas for pumpkins out. You can see it gets quite crowded at night, but it's a good time, especially for the young kids, and it's an event that just keeps on going. It's been going on for years. If you're looking for big town action, Southborough is not it. So these are a couple of shots of the downtown. If you blink, you might miss it. There's only a few buildings there. We really don't have sort of a classic downtown with shops and restaurants. It's much smaller. What we do have, though, is we have the commuter rail, and the commuter rail is basically a straight shot into Boston. It's something that a lot of folks want so that they don't have to be driving in. The parking lot does get full, as do most of the other stops, but we're only a few miles away from Boston. So that's my tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll be able to see you on the next one soon.